Here's how the Magic Box works. Once you get the Magic Box and plug it in, it's going to pull up like this. Then you're going to set your internet to the box. You're going to do Wi-Fi or you're going to hardwire it. If you Wi-Fi the box, then you're going to, keyboard is going to pop up. Then you're going to put your Wi-Fi code in there, and then you'll have internet on the box. If you want a faster speed internet, you plug an Ethernet cable from the back of your Magic Box into your router, and then you'll have ultra high speed internet. It's 2 to 3 times faster than Wi-Fi. Then you're going to take your remote. This is up, down, right, left, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down. This is how you get into our section. Go to settings, go over to applications, click the OK button, go down to manage all installed apps, click the OK button. Then you're going to go down to our special app right here called Kodi, click the OK button, and then what we're going to do is we're going to launch. Now you're in our section. All the apps under movies have movies in them. If I click over, all these apps under TV shows have TV shows. Sports have sports apps. Kids, all those apps under kids have kids apps. Live streams, those are all live streaming apps. Those are music apps. Those are programs. Those are systems. Phoenix is its own app. So if I go to movies, underneath I'm going to go down to like this little app called Exodus, click the OK button, and then I have genre, year, people, certificates, features, people watching, most popular, whatever I want. So on the remote, I can go up to whatever I want. Let's say year, click OK. And then I can click 2016, click the OK button on the remote. And that's going to pull up all my newest, latest movies. So I can come over here and I can click on whatever movie I want. And then it'll pull up links. And then I can start watching. So let's go over here. I'm going to click on Deadpool right there. I click the OK button. It's going to pull up streams. And then I'm going to go down to one of my streams, click the OK button. There's 250 streams there. And then right now, it'll pull up my movie right now. It says working at the bottom right corner. I click the center button, the OK button. It'll pull up a menu from the bottom. It tells me it's 1 hour and 48 minutes. And now what I can do is I can go over here to stop and click the OK button, and that will stop any movie or any TV show or any sporting event you're watching. So I go like that, and then I click the stop button right there. That stops my Deadpool movie. To go back, I click back here on the remote. That takes me back to any of the movies that I want. So I can click back over here, and then I can go to whatever year I want. And then I can go to whatever year I want. I can click down. Let's say I want a 1985. Click the OK button. Up comes all the movies from 1985. Once again, I can click on any of these movies that I want. Up they'll come. I start watching it. To get out of that, I click on the crooked arrow button. Click back. Click back. Click back. And that's inside Exodus. Inside Exodus, you can also search. So if I go to search, I can click on search right there. It'll pull up a keyboard, and I can search for anything I want. If I want to search for a movie real quick, I'll search for a quick one called E.T. If you're in the search section, please make sure you spell it exactly correct. So I put E.T. I know that's exactly how it spells. Then I click done. And here's what it does. Then I can click over here once, twice, and now I have thumbnails. And then I have right there, that's my movie E.T. Extraterrestrial. That's exactly what I was looking for. So you can search for anything you want. Can click back, and then you have all these different apps. 123 Movies, Evolve has all kinds of great stuff inside of it. And so does Spectro. If I click on Spectro, for instance, Spectro looks a lot like Exodus. One of the great features of Spectro, if I go to years, I go to 2016, I can... Once again, I clicked over here, I click once, twice, and then that gives me my thumbs. Inside Spectro, I can click here on the remote control right here, and I can watch a trailer of the movie, and I can also add this movie to my favorites section. Go to favorites, click OK. Now I just dropped Deadpool into my favorites. Let's go over here to Cloverfield. I'm going to click this button again, and I'm going to add it to my favorites. So I just added Cloverfield to my favorites as well. Click over here one more. We'll add them to my favorites. So I go down, add to favorites. Now Captain America Civil War is added to my favorites. How do you get to favorites? Click the little crooked arrow button back. Add a 2016. I go down to favorites right there. I click the OK button. And up comes my favorite movies that I just dropped in. Cloverfield 10, Captain America, Deadpool, and this is in alphabetical order. So inside of Spectro, you can do the same thing for TV shows as well as movies. So click the little crooked arrow button back, and then I can go to years, genres, whatever I want. inside there and click on a movie just like Exodus, very similar to Exodus. If I go inside Evolve, I can go inside Evolve and click over here once, twice. I kind of like the bigger things. If you're into UFC and you click over here to Kraken, click in Kraken, and you can go. This also has HD movies in it as well. We'll click back one more. Boop. We'll click Parnell over here on the right, and then we'll go back. Please go through all these apps and search through these apps and see what's inside all these apps. Let's try this Parnell one more time. We'll click over here. Boom, boom. Click over there. Go inside Evolve. Take a look at it. Go through the different sections. Click inside. See what's in there. Like if I go inside Goliath inside here, I got sports, documentary, comedy, movies, all kinds of stuff. So click inside there. Take a look inside there as well. Markov. These are all different apps inside of one app. So if I click on HD movies inside here, I can go. There's 16 different places to find movies or find what you're looking for inside the different apps. So I go to list, I click back, I click inside HD movies, I'm inside Evolve, then I can go down to different movies. These are all 1080p movies, and I can click on whatever 1080p movies I want, pull them up, and start watching it just like that. Let's click in Parnell one more time over here. There we go. Let's see what's inside there. We can go to Gorgon, click over here. Thumbnails, click outside of there, click inside Slim, Golfing World, all kinds of stuff inside these ones as well. So you also want to come back. So this has, all these have movies inside of them. Inside TV shows, Exodus, Spectro, iStream, Salt, all these have TV shows inside of them as well. You go to Kids, I can click down to Kids Flicks, click on Kids, click on Movies, right here, inside movies, and I can pull up all kind of kids movies. There's 118 kids movies. I just click on the movie, click on the links, up comes the movies. I start watching it. Also, over here, if you want live streams, you can go over here to C Cloud, click inside C Cloud, click on all channels. Click on all channels inside C Cloud here, and this will pull up 1,653 live channels. So all these are live channels inside here. And click down. I use this a lot for news. If I click down, I can go to like CBS News in English. I can click on CBS News in English. And it says working right at the bottom.
Done honestly, competently, and independently. No outside influence of any kind was brought to bear. I know there were many opinions expressed by people who were.
So I can pull up live channels. To stop my live channels, click the center button.
None of that matters.
Go to stop, click stop. Then you can go to anything you want. You want CNN, you want Fox News, you want CNBC. You can go to any of them. Click down here, go to the Fox section. There's Fox News in English. I click on Fox News in English.
No
Up it comes.
would bring such a claim.
I start watching it as well.
As Director
Click the center button, go over to stop, click stop right there. Click the little back arrow button. This will take me back. That'll take me back. If I want UFC fights, I can go over to sports section. Go to sports. Then I can click a little app over here called Castaway. It's up top. Right there it says Castaway. Click inside Castaway. Then I can go up to live sports. Click down to, let's say, dimsumsports.edu. And then I can go down to fighting. Whatever UFC event is coming up at that time, it would be in here. Then you can click on that UFC event. Up it'll come. You can start watching it right there. So use the crooked arrow button back, crooked arrow button back. You can go to any of these different streams, and you can also find live sports in there. And HBO fights, UFC fights, that sort of thing. Another one you can go to as well is, if you go to sports, go back up to sports and go over. You're going to go over to system. You're going to go to video add-ons. Click on video add-ons. Now you have 71 more video add-ons inside here. There's a whole bunch more add-ons inside here. If you want pro sports, you can go to pro sports. You got NBA, NHL, NFL, MLB games. If you click on NFL, there's no NFL right now, but when NFL season comes up, you can click on it and start watching. If you go to archives, you can go down to NFL archives. Click on NFL archives, then you can click on, like, let's say Arizona Cardinals, for instance. Then you can click on your resolution, for instance. Then this will pull up your Arizona Cardinals game. It'll be the entire game, 2 hours and 17 minutes. And you can watch your back sporting events if you've missed them at all. You can also go into Sports Devil. which is another one, and you can pull up live HBO fights as well as UFC fights. So,
ladies and gentlemen, as you place your right hand over your heart, while all veterans may render their hand salute, we invite you
click
to
the
join
center button. 2 hours, 17 minutes. It's the full Cardinals-Panthers game.
salute our troops around the world.
Click stop. That'll stop your thing. If you click back here, that'll take you back to your games. That'll take you back again. That'll take you back again. This app is called Pro Sports. That's also in our little sports thing down below. You go down here. We'll click over here to, let's see where it's at. We'll click over here. Then we'll click back to our other apps. Click back over here. Click back over here. Click back over here. We'll go to Phoenix real quick. You go to Phoenix app. Underneath Phoenix, you can click an app called TNPB. Click inside TNPB. You can go to Movies. Inside TNPB, you can come down here and go to Box Sets. This takes you to all the box sets of movies. All the Fast and the Furious, all the Lord of the Rings, all the Harry Potters, all the Twilight series. Click in Box Sets. Now I can go down to, I don't know, let's say Die Hard movies. So there's Die Hard movies. I'll click in Die Hard movies. Up come all my Die Hard movies. Just like that. Then I can click down. Now I can go over to my Fast and the Furious movies. Click over here again. Now up comes all my Fast and the Furious movies. Then I can click the little crooked arrow button again. And let's say I want all the James Bond movies. I can click down one more. Click there. Up comes all your James Bond movies. Boom, boom, boom. All your James Bond movies. To get back, of course, click the little crooked arrow button. Crooked arrow button. That takes you back out. Crooked arrow button. Crooked arrow button. Takes you back out. If you want movies for her. Also, if you go to Cosmix, Cosmix has sports, movies, kids movies, all kinds of stuff. Go inside all the apps. Explore them all. I'll click inside Phoenix. And then I'll go over to Her Place. I'll click in Her Place. Then I'll go down to Love and Laugh right down here. Click on it. This pulls up all the romantic comedies or chick flick movies that you want to watch. Click all that. Now you're looking at 146 romantic comedy movies or chick flick movies as well. Click down, click down. You can click on whatever you want, pull it up, start watching it, anything like that. Also, if you put the app on your phone, Amazon Fire TV app, it will make your phone like a remote control. Make sure your phone is connected to the internet. A code will pop up. Put the code in your phone. Now your phone acts just like an internet, just like the internet. So inside Phoenix, there's all these different apps. Click inside those different apps and you can pull up all kind of different stuff. Inside Phoenix TV, you can go inside Phoenix TV. Let's say you went inside news. You can go inside news, pull up CNN, Fox News, Weather Channel, all kinds of good stuff. Please, please, once again, go inside all the different apps, look through them, check them out, and go through them and find out what they are. To make your box go to sleep, click the home button down for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then click right there on sleep. That will make your box go to sleep. Turn your box back on. Click the OK button. Up comes your box. Again, to get back in your apps, go down here to Settings. Go over to Applications. Go down to Manage All Installed Apps. Go down to our special app, Kodi. Click Kodi. Here, never uninstall, never clear data, because it will do just that. If anything ever gets stuck, an app or something gets stuck, just click the home button like this. That'll take you to home. Then go to Settings. Go to Applications. Go down to Manage All Installed Apps. Go down to Kodi. And before you click Launch, click Force Stop. Then click Launch. And that will do a little tiny reset. That'll pull the Kodi back up. Then you're back in business just like that. Once again, go through your sports apps. Go through your kids apps. Go through your live stream apps. Go through your music apps, program apps. Go through all those apps. Also, if you ever need to update your box for any reason, you can go under Programs. And then we have a brand new app called Hdtvs4less. You would click on it. And then that would pull up our latest version, which is 7.0. You would click on that. And that would update your box. You would click on that, and then you let it go through the system. As soon as that's done, you would click on the home button. When the system is done, you'd go down to the bottom to Settings. You go back over to Applications. Go down to Manage All Installed Apps. Go to Kodi, and then click Force Stop. Then you would click Launch Applications, and that would give you a brand new setup on your box. TV shows, sports, kids, lives. Go through all these apps. Take a look at them. Find what you want to find. I highly recommend Exodus. I highly recommend Evolve. Spectro, great for movies. For TV shows, I highly recommend Exodus, Spectro, because you can save everything inside of iStream Salt.